Hey everybody, this is Tracy from Tracy's Art and Craft, and I'm here today for another design project. Before I get started, I just want to apologise for not putting up many videos last week. I craft and I create art depending on my emotions and how I feel, and that ebbs and flows, and last week it was definitely on an ebb. I really wasn't feeling it, and so if I make videos when I'm not feeling it, they're just not going to come out very good. Because I'm not really going to have much inspiration for creating anything, and it's going to be a lot of humming and hawing. So I decided not to do any, because there's no point putting out videos that are just not any good. So I hope you all understand. So the design team project is for happiness and crafting, and I am using the Blue Butterfly collection that I'm just going to show you here. So Happiness and Crafting is created by G Kerr, and her website, her store is all linked down below. She does have a Facebook page as well. I just don't have that link for that Facebook page because I've been having trouble getting it off the computer because I don't have Facebook. I've got to go on my husband's Facebook to get it off to put it on for you guys. So yeah, I don't have Facebook, but G does, and on her Facebook page she does Friday freebies, which I might be showing you a couple today because I might decide to use them. But this is her Blue Butterfly collection. It's an absolutely beautiful collection. I've decided to do a folio with this, which I did notice one of the other lovely ladies had done a folio too. So when I found out, I felt terrible. I really did. I felt like I'd copy, so I haven't, and hers turned out absolutely beautiful. This is my first ever folio, so chances are it's not going to turn out so good, but we'll see. So anyway, I'll start you off. First of all, you get these beautiful pieces of ephemera in there. They're so useful, they're really handy. You could decide to fussy cut these out closely. You could cut them into squares if you wanted to. The butterflies can be layered up or used individually, so that's really handy. All of my papers I've backed with some of the plain papers. Oh, not these ones, not that one apparently. Are these the ones without the backing? I think they are. Oh yes, I didn't back them. I remember because I'm using them in the folio, aren't I? Well, this is going off to a great start. What do you guys reckon? Anyway, I'll show you which ones I would use as backing paper. So you've got this beautiful one. You've got this one with some sort of calligraphic text in the background, which is really nice. I love how blendy G's digitals are. I really do like these sort of blended soft digitals, but with this bright colour in the butterflies as well. It's just really nice. So while I'm showing you through these, I'll just let you know that I'm using a very high quality paper, and it's 120 GSM, and it's a UHD quality paper, but I have printed at medium quality. So you can get sort of a low quality, you can get a medium quality, you can get a really high quality. It uses a lot of your ink if you're not on a laser printer, which I'm not. So the paper makes a difference. If you just do it on copy paper, that is not a problem. You just get a slightly different sort of colour and tone to everything, but it still works just as well. It's absolutely fine. So this is one of the ones that I would use as a background, definitely. This would be perfect for writing on, so that would be a perfect background. And I think we passed one of the other ones that I would use, but there's something a bit plainer. And here she has done her pages in a smaller size, so you can use them as journaling cards, pockets, little mini notebooks. You can turn them into tags on the ones that doesn't matter which way up they go, like this one could be turned into a tag, things like that. So that is her kit, and that is what we're working with. So also today I've got a few more of her other bits that I may be using, mainly because I'm a little bit excited about using them. So the first things I may use, I pulled in a few blue bits from her things. So these little body ones, which I would like to use with her butterflies in this Blue Butterfly collection. These little body ones, they are her Friday freebie number 19. So you find them on her Facebook group if you join that. If you haven't got Facebook, that's not a problem. You can also find it in her Etsy store. She sells them very cheap. You get 4 weeks worth for something like 96 pence or something like that. It just covers her charges, the Etsy charge. So that's that. I'm also going to be using some of these blue pieces here. And these little pieces, which are adorable, are her Friday freebie number 31 as well. So again, all on Facebook, if not Etsy is where you find those. Now I have here a couple of our other kits which I'm really excited to use, so I may use them. I may use parts of them anyway. So this first one, I think I've printed this off twice, honestly, because I'm seeing double of things. Have I? Haven't I? I'm not sure. Maybe not. This is her cherry blossom. I nearly forgot, and thank God she puts it on here, hey, because I just nearly completely forgot this. Her cherry blossom garden design. I've just bought the ephemera at the moment. It's absolutely adorable, and because it's such a beautiful cream with this light pink going on, this would suit any other kit as well. This will just blend in so well with other kits. So I have this ephemera collection. This ephemera collection is massive, absolutely massive. So I have that, and you've got all these beautiful pockets and things as well, which just makes making your journal a little bit easier, because you've got something you could grab. You can decorate on top of them, of course, but it just makes it a little bit easier to have something that you can grab and just pop in a journal. And everybody knows I love big tags, I really do. So whenever I see a kit's got some lovely large tags in, I do grab those. So yeah, that's that little kit that I will probably use. There's lots in here. I just wanted to show you, because if I'm going to use it, I'd like to show you what it is that you will be buying, so you get a sort of preview. So yeah, all of this, I could think of a million ways to use them. And then you get these two beautiful envelopes here, which I tend to not use these envelopes as envelopes. What I tend to do is use them as a clip-in spot for secret journaling. So I don't glue them together, I just fold them up as an envelope, paper clip it in, and then you can unpaper clip it, and then inside I would have either inked it or tea dyed it or something, and then you can just journal inside. It's like a little secret journaling spot. And then there's that one, and then we're back to the beginning. So there's that kit that I will possibly be using as well. I'm just trying to put these kits a little bit separate around me, so that I know where they all are and I don't get mixed up. The next kit I will be using is her mixed postcard kit. Now I got really excited when I saw her that she'd made these. I am a massive fan of postcards and stamps, anything postal. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I've just always loved them. When I was a child, whenever I went anywhere, I had to buy postcards for everybody. It was just one of those things. I just absolutely love postcards. So when I saw she had this, I love working with them as an adult. And I thought, oh, I've got to get them. They were in every different size imaginable. Everything you're going to need is here, which I love. And I love that they come also like this in the larger postcard size. There's a purple one, I believe. The purple stamp. I love this one. This one is my absolute favourite. So yeah, I will be using these a lot. What's good about these is you could cut these out, you could collage on the back and make your own sort of postcard, especially the ones that haven't got any writing on. You could easily use these as actual postcards just by collaging a bit on the back or something. But yeah, I really want to use a couple of those in this as well. I'm trying to keep them all separate, so bear with me 1 second. So bringing in my folio. So far what we did, I haven't worked any more on it just yet. The plan is I will be working some of it in my own time. But so far it is coming along absolutely beautifully. Now I'm just going to open this for you and just give you a recap of what I've done, and then we can get on with the making some more. So I've got little pockets here. I have not yet filled the pockets. This is just a writing space. And this one's a pocket. And then this opens up to another pocket just here. And I don't think there's any pockets in here. No, I think that's just like a little journaling card. but I absolutely love how it's turning out. I'm really over the moon with it. It closes up on this heart here, just like that. I'm sorry about the shadow play that we have going on, but it's night time here and this is all the light I have. And then here we have this little pocket going on. So it's a top loading pocket just here. And that's as far as I got. We also have a very large pocket just to the side here. So I do plan on putting some more on here. I did want a few more pockets and things like that. I do have a whole bunch of envelopes beside me. So let's get started. I think I'm going to continue to work on this one. And we'll just see how that goes. There was also something I wanted to make with one of these. So I'm going to grab this one here. And I'm just going to go grab another envelope. I'll pop my folio just up out the way. So what I planned to do on this one was to pop this dress on here, but also to use some of the butterflies in the kit to make a sort of dress out of them. So let's see how that goes. I'm so sorry, I've been rearranging and I can't seem to find half of my, here they are, my slightly larger scissors. Yeah, I've been rearranging my craft room. So that has gone really well. But that also means that I can't quite remember where everything is, which is annoying until I get used to it. It's just gonna be one of them things. I'm ever so sorry I didn't pre-cut these out. I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do, so I thought I'd just jump on and just get started and just sort of flow with whatever it is I'm feeling at the time, which is kind of how I craft anyway. So sometimes making my videos can be a little bit long-winded because I sort of don't really have that much of a plan before I start. The thing I like about butterflies is when you cut them out, you don't have to be precise. Nobody knows what the butterfly looked like before it started. Do you know what I mean? So the first thing I wanted to do is have a butterfly up here. Now I have some laces and things that I really wanted to use as part of this. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off. Just a bit randomly. Just a little tip for cutting lace. If you cut like this, you're going to get a straight line. If you push it into your scissors, you'll get this sort of rough, raggedy, sort of used look. And that's just a good tip for, you know, sort of cutting non-precise if you want that sort of look. So I'm going to use my 3-in-1. I was planning on using my glue gun, but I've just remembered I didn't turn the thing on. Because why would I, hey? There we go, just a little 3-in-1. 3-in-1 is the same as Fabri-Tac. It's an acetone glue, in case you want to look for what it's actually called. Now I'm just going to hold it on there just for a second to give it a chance to grab. That should be fine. If I pop the load on here as well. I really should heat up my glue gun. Glue gun I don't usually use so often, but it is just a little bit quicker. There we go, so I'll just give that a second to grab and then we'll cut ourselves out another butterfly. I'm sorry if you can hear sneezing in the background. That would be my poor son. He's got man flu, so he's upstairs waiting for his girlfriend to come home from work. So somebody can feel sorry for him because I don't. Look, if he was 5 years old, I'd feel sorry for the boy. He's not though. He's 17. He can, you know, he can deal with a little bit of a cold. He has been tested. It's not COVID. Otherwise, I might have to confine him to the shed. We don't want that in the house. He can go to the shed and live with the spiders. That's fine. Poor boy. He never watches my videos anyway, so I'll be fine. He won't know. So, oh, that is wanting to come up, isn't it? I'm just going to pop a little bit more fabric tack underneath here because I just don't feel like there's enough there. I really do think I might just pause for a moment and put my glue gun on and grab some more sticks. Just 1 second. There we go, I'm back. I've also cut out the butterflies and I grabbed a little bit of this, which is some lace off of a duvet set, but it is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I do like using that. I'm just going to get my pinking shears because they cut fabric a little bit better. Just carefully sort of go around it so I don't cut off any of the flowers because they're useful elsewhere. There we go. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with putting a little hot glue on the back of each flower and just dabbing that down. And that will just mean that you can't see the glue. Now, a lot of people don't like using hot glue. That's fine. You don't have to. Not at all. You can use any glue you like. I'm doing this for video purposes because it's a little bit quicker. But by all means, you can use fabric tack. That will work just fine. The next thing I'm going to do is just glue down this. There we go. Now, I haven't inked any of this yet. I may ink a little bit of this because we've got a little bit of colour going on here, so I may just do that. So I'm just going to glue these down next. I think this looks absolutely gorgeous. It's just so scrummy. It's like candy, you know, like sweets in the sweet shop. I love it. So I do definitely want to do a little bit of something around here. So I'm just going to pull in one of my brushes and I've got to find the right colour. Oh, it's right on top. Perfect. Of ink. There we go. So I do have the big, this one is Distress Ink Chipped Sapphire. I do have the big ones too, but yeah, just sometimes I like to use the little ones. I don't have every colour in big and little. I have most of them in little, to be honest, and then I have a few in big. Mostly the big ones are Distress Oxides. There we go. I love how that is looking. I'm just going to do a little bit of inking on the inside here, if I can, without getting over everything. There we are. And while I'm here, I am just going to mop up this distress ink on the table here, because otherwise I can guarantee you that it's going to end up on everything. I'll just get one of my trusty handy wipes here and mop that up, because otherwise something's going to end up blue, and I can't guarantee what it will be. It will be something, and probably something I don't want to be blue. We'll leave that to the side, we'll need that again. So on there I'm just going to pop one of the words, and I think I will pop on dream. Let's just try to cut straight now, Tracy. Think straight thoughts. There we are. I'm going to grab this and just ink around the edges a tiny bit, just to give it a hue, to add a blend. There we go. And again, just for quickness, I'm going to use my glue gun. So let's add this on to our folio. I'll put these in the bin. I am quite messy when I craft, I do apologise, I am a messy crafter. So let's have a look. Now, the reason I'm putting the pockets on now, you see what I've done? When I do that, dream's going to be upside down. We need to put you elsewhere. Maybe we'll put you, well, I can't put you sideways. How are we going to work this? The only thing I could think of, and nope, I can't think of anything. How am I going to work this one? Other than trying to take off the dream and popping it back on the other way round. As long as it doesn't rip too much, it shouldn't be a problem. Let's do that. When in doubt, cover it up. When in doubt, find a way out. That's what I say. Oh dear me. There we go. There we go. I've saved the day. So I'm just going to pick off that glue there. There. That will be, that's better. See, I didn't think of that, did I? That is a lot better though. So let's get the trusty old tacky glue. Let's see if trusty old tacky glue is actually going to work. Yes, it is. Miracles do happen. There we are. See how far over are you? Move you over just a little bit. Oh, I'm loving that. I think that is absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to mop up anything that has come out the back here. Where did my wipes go? There it is. This is just a dry wipe, a dry wet wipe. I find them quite handy for mopping up glue. I also use tissues, or, you know, when we pull apart napkins, those bits as well. But whatever, really, it all works fine. So there we are. Now we have a little pocket here. I want to decorate this up somewhat, and I want to put something on the back of here just to cover that up. So first of all, I'm going to decorate this. I'm going to use some of these, and I'm going to turn them into pockets going up. So let's pop this out the way and make these pockets quickly. again, I'm really sorry for not emptying this and having everything cut out. Like I say, I didn't exactly know which direction I was going with it all, so. Here we go, nearly done. Sorry if you can hear the doors and things. Like I say, I've got my kids around, and well, my younger one's all asleep, but my son and his girlfriend are about, so she's just come home from work as well. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in my big hole punch if I can find it. Can I find you? Where are you? Here you are. And I'm just going to hole punch these roughly in centre. I'm eyeballing it, honestly. Actually, I want you to go a little bit lower. There's one. There's two. You can do these all together to get them exactly straight and things, so they're all in line. I cannot do that. My punch just does not like it because it's quite thick paper. And what I want to add onto this, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be layering these up like so. So they're going to be like this. I'm just got to ink them as well. And what I want to do is I want to add on a little pocket here of one of those little mini postcards. So which size shall I go for? Yes, I think I might go for one of those size ones. I really like this coloured one here. Although it's not quite blue, it's more greeny. I really like it next to the green and blues. I think it just goes really nice. It complements them well. So this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the white on, and it's going to help this pocket be a little bit wider. So I'm going to keep the white edges. Just like so. And then fold them up. I have folded that in just a little bit more. It just gives me a little bit more gluing room. There we go. And then that will be stuck just there. I think I want a little bit of lace underneath there, so I'm going to pull in a little bit of grey. Yep, I have brought all sorts with me today. This is how I store my laces. I roll them up. I do it with ribbons as well, and I just pop in a safety pin, and that keeps them from, you know, sort of tangling up in the drawer. And then they all get chucked into a big lace drawer. And that is the end of that. So what I will do is, if you get something like this, if you glue on all the sides of the hot glue gun, this is a nice trick because it's nice, quick and easy if you're in a hurry or anything and you just want to get something stuck down. If you glue with the glue gun and then you push it straight onto the lace, it traps the lace down as well, usually, we're going to hope. There we go. Let's pull the folio in and get these ones stuck down. This is looking really, really super cute. I'm very excited by it. Very excited. So I was just saying I'll have to check because you're going to get cut off. And what happened? Yep, you guessed it, you got cut off. So I'm not sure where you got cut off, but I'm just using a vintage photo on these little pockets. I can't believe it's been 30 minutes already almost. It's ridiculous. I go so slow, I really do. So I apologise for my slowness. So that's those inks round. I'm just going to roughly guess where I want to put these so I know where to put the top one. So I want the top one around about there. Let's keep that string out the way. We don't want to stick that down. So I'm just going to use a little bit of tacky glue, just go down the edges. You really don't need a lot at all. I'm just using a very thin bead. And this is just a quick drying tacky glue. So the idea of this folio, what I wanted from it was it to be sort of a bit of a surprise folio, one of those that you open up and you don't know what you're going to get next, you know. You've got little surprises around every corner. That's kind of my plan for this. So it's going to be jam-packed full of pockets and flips and tucks and journaling space. Just trying to make sure I've got it straight. And then get this last one on. I think what else I'm going to do on here, I think I will have a little journal flip to pop on here. I have got some, oh, that's going to be a bit of a fat bit of glue down the bottom there. I have got some cards that I have used previously that would just, you know, sort of tuck in here really nicely and make a sort of journaling space there. So I think I will pop that on. Let's see if I can find it. Yep, here it is. So this is what I was thinking of. It is just white at the moment. I may change that, I may not. But I thought that would just make a really nice sort of journaling flip where you can journal on the back of it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to get that stuck down. Shall I ink it a little bit? Let's at least ink the edges a little. Sorry, my inking's terrible because I'm rushing. That's not that bad, is it? That'll be okay. I think after all is said and done, I might just stencil on the inside of there with a bit of this vintage photo and do a nice sort of flourish stencil on there. So I will show you that next time before we do next video. I'll show you how far I've gotten because I do need to do a little bit off camera, otherwise it won't get finished in time. There we go. And so I'm just going to glue on the inside of here. So this is just a normal card that I have chopped a bit off for tags, and I saw this just the other day and I thought, oh, I know what that would look good in. That'll look good in that folio. So there we are. I'm just going to put my hand in there, just feel, make sure there's no residue of glue anywhere. Nope, we're good. I don't want to stick the pocket down. Now let's have a little look. I have here with me some ruffles, which I might just use. I have some of this lovely blue ruffle. I've got all kinds of strings attached. I also have some of this lovely lace. We'll pull this out because that is definitely usable there. And I have some nice white ruffle. we'll pull them out and see what we want to use as that. This is how I make a mess. I think I will tear down some of this. That would be nice. So I hope you've been enjoying what I'm making so far. I hope it's given you some inspiration of what you could make and how you could join in. Of course, you don't have to use this kit if you don't want to. G has some wonderful kits. This will be fully adaptable to any of her kits. Try not to make this too wonky, but you know, this is me and my wonky eyesight. So chances are it's going to be wonky. It'll be fine. There we go. And I'm just going to ink around that as well, just to ink up these white edges, because when you tear it, the white edges really grab the ink really well. And I'm just going to use a bit of tacky glue for this bit as well. I think this would work really well with a lot of her Friday freebie things as well, because you can really mix and match in one of these folios. You could have one side of the folio being one colour coordination and another side being another colour coordination, and sort of take it through that way, which I think would look absolutely gorgeous too. So now I'm looking at this ruffle. I'm thinking this would go really nice just down the edge here. I do like that. So I am just going to pop a little bit of hot glue down the edge. This hot glue gun's brilliant. It's very cheap from the range, and I thought it was going to be naff, but I was in dire need. I needed it for emergency purposes, so I'm just making sure it doesn't stick down. I just want to cut a little bit off the end here. Yeah, so I was in absolute dire need for a glue gun, and thank God I come across it, because it is really, really good. They do say it could be wireless, but I don't consider it wireless, because they say pull the plug out and it'll work for 3 minutes. Well, if you pull the plug out of any hot glue gun, it'll work for 3 minutes, you know. But it doesn't drip very much, and it comes with a stand so you protect your side from any of the drips. And if you use glue guns, you guys know that the drips are something else, you know, they are. So I don't want to touch it because I'll burn myself. I always burn myself. So I'm just going to use the ruler and just push that into the glue. I always burn myself. There we go. And I'm just going to do that again, but on the other side. Sorry, I'm getting all gluey and all sticky now. I've got to be honest, I don't mind. I do like getting sticky and gluey. There we go. And then I'm just going to do that the other way as well. Hot, hot, hot. There we are. make sure that's really stuck down. Let's get these bits out of the way. I really like that. I think that is so cute and adorable. I do just want to get rid of some of the strings here that I have. I don't mind a little bit, but it gets a bit much, you know. So what else do I want on there? Is there anything else? I do have some really cute buttons here. So what I'm thinking is I could take this button and then pop a button inside. Yeah, I like that. That's really, really cute. It looks like a little door, doesn't it? Like a little fairy door. I hope you're still with me. I hope I haven't lost you again. It's my stupid phone. I'm going to have to get myself a proper camera, but they're so expensive. I say that about the scanning cuts as well because, oh, the amount of fussy cutting I do. I've just done an absolute ton today because I do use a lot of DigiKits. I don't think I've put enough glue on you. I don't know, maybe I have. There we go. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. So that is so far so good. Do I want that to go over the top of that? No, underneath. There we go. That is so cute. I absolutely love that. So I hope you're liking it so far. It's turning out absolutely beautiful. Next time we will be doing the front cover and the little mini journal that's going to go into here. So we'll get those done on the next video. I hope you've all enjoyed that. All of G from Happiness and Crafting's links are all down in the description box, including the link for this kit if you're interested. The link to my store is also down there. I currently have 30% off. And the code is junk22, so make sure you enter that. I will tag that all down in the description box too. All of my socials are linked down there. If you'd like to become a member, feel free to go and look at Buy Me a Coffee, or if you just want to support me for my channel, it pays for everything that I use in my channel. So just take a look down there if you want to. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're liking how it's turning out so far. I think it's just absolutely adorable. It's so cute. And I will see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.